G'day guys and welcome back to another video on my channel Nintendo Down Under, and welcome to anyone new to my channel Nintendo Down Under. Splatoon 3. It's coming out in September this year and details are slowly starting to emerge about this game. But did Nintendo just leak that potentially there might be a Battle Royale mode attached to Splatoon 3? We're going to talk about all of this right now. But before we get stuck into Splatoon 3, I quickly want to go over Breath of the Wild 2. I would love to be making more videos on this topic right now, but details on this game are pretty scarce. And we know that, yes, unfortunately guys, it has been delayed till 2023. From the trailers though that we have seen, that yes, there will be lots of exploring in the skies, and that probably explains why in the trailer you see Hyrule Castle lifting into the clouds as well. But what other exploration could we be doing? Yes, we know we'd probably be going to the clouds and doing lots of things up there, but what about underwater exploration? Something that hasn't really been touched too much before in previous Zelda games. Would you be interested in that? Let me know in the comments down below. But from what we can see now, and what we've heard and all the rumors going around, the voice actors, it looks like in Breath of the Wild 2, whatever name it's going to be, also in the comments down below, let me know what name you think the next Breath of the Wild will be. It looks like there will be a lot of time travel involved in this game, and this isn't a new thing to Zelda games. We know that time travel has happened in previous Zelda games, and I think it will be quite prominent in this. I'm not 100% sure and keen on how there's going to be different islands and stuff to explore in the clouds, or potentially underwater exploration, or you have to do a lot of time traveling. The thing that made Breath of the Wild, the first one, such an amazing, fantastic game, that it had that open world feel where you could explore and do whatever you pretty much wanted. If we have to do a lot of time traveling, then it might limit us from doing exactly what we want to do and have to follow more of a core storyline. But again, in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts on that one, because it's really been churning on my mind a lot lately, thinking about, will this be a good idea, will this be a bad idea, time travel? I wanted to do a full video on this, but I don't quite have enough content on that, so I thought I'd slap this in the front of this one. So Splatoon 3 coming out in September this year. I will happily admit and put my hand up here. When the first Splatoon game got announced many years ago, I thought this game looks terrible. What is Nintendo doing here? I didn't buy it straight away. A few people did buy it, and they say the game's pretty cool, you should give it a go. I had so many other games on the go at the time, I thought, I don't really know if I can justify spending the money on this new Splatoon where you have to paint each other game. It looks a bit silly, but do you know what? I decided to stuff it. If my friends think this is an okay game to play, I'll give it a go. And do you know what? I remember I spent so many nights up late playing Splatoon, painting and battling. It was really addictive, and I suggest out there, if you're on the fence of this game, you've never played Splatoon games before, please consider it. Please give it a go, because it actually is quite fun, quite relaxing, not too stressful. You get some friends around, you play online, you paint away. It is such a cool game. But now that we are up to Splatoon 3, they really need to do something a little bit different here. It will have its core fans, its community that will go out and buy this game because it does look really good, and I'm one of those fans now that yes, I will go and buy it, but it needs to have and offer something different compared to 1 and 2, so it can really grasp the audience and grow on its community. And Nintendo the other day showed their new weapon for Splatoon 3, the angle shooter, and this is quote Nintendo: "The angle shooter isn't as direct as they come. This new sub-weapon shoots a straight line into the distance that bounces off surfaces. Enemies who touch the line are marked and take damage, helping you pin them down to splat with your main weapon." Now, when Nintendo was showcasing this weapon, you can see you can get from point A to point B really quickly. You can outflank your opponents. But if you look carefully into the background, we see the Splat Wastelands, the Splatlands. Is that a possibility or a potential map for an online Battle Royale game? I stated earlier in this video that Splatoon 3 definitely needs to offer something different. I'm not saying that Nintendo is doing this, but when it comes to bigger multiplayer maps and game modes, these days the popularity is Battle Royale games. I'm not saying it's my favorite sort of mode, but it definitely is popular with so many people. So many companies have made lots of money making different Battle Royale games, and when it comes to Nintendo, they don't have massive only Nintendo IP multiplayer games, except for potentially Splatoon 3 and a Splatoon market. So yes, I can see if Nintendo wanted to dabble, then they have the opportunity, especially revealing this weapon where you can travel bigger distances on different heights and different levels. This could be a potential hint or leak that Nintendo could be interested in a Battle Royale mode. I don't think it would be a true Battle Royale mode if that is what they're doing, because Nintendo can be a bit stubborn and they want to do their own thing and don't like to copy other people. They are stubborn, saying, no, we don't like this, even though it's making lots of money, we're going to do our own thing. So I can see in the Nintendo Direct coming around June, when they want to probably showcase this game more and get people hyped, that potentially some sort of bigger multiplayer mode. It might not be a Battle Royale, but a bigger arena so players can travel quicker over distances in some sort of multiplayer mode. I can see Nintendo Splatoon 3 offering this to get people really excited about this game. When it comes to Nintendo multiplayer online right now, everyone's really excited for the new Strikers game coming out in June, as I am as well. But once that comes and goes, the next big multiplayer game coming to us will be in September, and that will come around really fast. I can't believe June is next month. We're getting closer to halfway through 2022. Can you just grasp that for a second, guys? Where is the time going? And just before you know it, Splatoon 3 September, it will be here, and I'm very interested right now in all your thoughts about this in the comments down below. Do you think there is any merit to having a bigger weapon, that there might be some sort of bigger multiplayer Battle Royale multiplayer game in Splatoon 3? What's your thoughts on everything I spoke about earlier when it comes to Zelda with time travel? Are you keen on that one? So much to discuss, so much to look forward to. 2022 is going fast, but in saying that, great games are being pumped out along with it. Very, very exciting indeed. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, take care.